I am giving away an entire master set of Paldean Fates to one lucky subscriber. And if you want to win, all you have to do is make sure you're subscribed to the channel and then leave a like and a comment on this video here. Come back on February 9th. That is where we will announce the winner at the beginning of the video. Good luck. All right, dude, you ready? Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Harry Fanny. Hope you guys are all doing well. Oh my gosh. Harry Fanny. Oh man. I can't even. Idiot. Oh man, I am such a dummy. Okay, let's do that again. You're gonna cut that out. Okay, let's do that all again, and we'll just do it normal because that was yeah, that was I'm good at this. Holy buckets. All right, let's try that again. You ready? Oh my gosh. Hey, what is going on, Fan Clan? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Phantom, also known as Fanny Dantup. I hope you guys are all doing well. We've got a really fun video for you guys today. We're going to be going over 98 booster packs of Paldean Fates, and there's a reason behind it. So we talked about conspiracy theories last week on the channel. One of the conspiracy theories that a lot of people think is that pull rates change with second waves of a set or third waves of a set, and Paldean Fates is one of those sets that is staggered, a staggeredly released. Is that, can we do that? We can do that, right? Staggeredly released doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But anyways, Paldean Fates has multiple waves of product that come out. So a couple of weeks ago, we had the first wave of products come out. We had the Elite Trainer boxes come out. This week, Friday, we have the Mini Tins come out. We have the Tins come out. And we have the premium collection boxes. So those are the next three products that come out this upcoming Friday, February 9th. And then in 2 weeks, we have the final wave of products with the booster bundles. I'm sure there'll be more that get released down the road. But this is the Friday where the second round of products come out. So a little bit different than what they did with 151, where there was only like 2 releases, but they were staggered. A lot different than what they did last year with Crown Zenith, where they released products basically every month for like the first 5 or 6 months of the year. So you can let me know in the comment section down below what you think of that. But I have everything written down. We're going to try and burn through this really quickly because there's a lot of products that come out. So we're going to start out by opening up a display of Mini Tins. The reason I chose this one is because the seal was broken, and we sell the sealed displays on the website, or we sold them, and I didn't want to give anybody this one because the seal was broken. So we'll open that one, and then we've got an entire case of the tins. So there's the Great Tusk, the Iron Treads, and the Charizard. And then we've got another case of the premium collections. We're going to open up all those in total. I think it's 98 packs. So I wrote everything down as far as what we are expecting to pull. So based off of pull rates, here's what we got. And I know the theory is, this isn't a great sample size. 98 packs is not ideal. We opened up over 2,000 booster packs with the first wave of products. And this is what we came up with, was basically one hit out of every 1.48 packs. And then we broke everything down. If you haven't watched the pull rate video, definitely go back and do that. But this is what we expect to get out of our 98 packs. So we're expecting 66 hits. 14 of those should be double rares, those regular art cards. We should get 7 illustration rares, which means we'll get duplicates of the Palafin and the Palmy and the Wugtrio. And then we've got 7 ultra rares that we're expecting to get. Those are those full art trainers. Then we've got 26 baby shinies that we're expecting, 7 full art shinies, 1 hyper rare, which is those gold and black cards, and 2 special illustration rares. So I'm going to make piles based off of how we go. I figured this would be a good way to kind of showcase the new collections that come out. The Mini Tins are probably going to be the best bang for your buck so far, because they don't come with all that extra stuff that's inside them. So if you want to buy, you know, the promo cards that get released with the tins, or the promo cards that get released with the premium boxes, go nuts. But maybe that's something that you just want to buy separately. The Mini Tins are going to be the best bang for your buck as far as pack totals go. So we're not going to spend a whole lot of time going over the actual product itself. Instead, we're going to kind of break into things, break into the packs, because we do have quite a few of them. I'll try to remember to show off the code cards as we go. We're going to start off, unfortunately, with a strikeout. But I think we should get, since the pull rates are 1 out of every 1.48 packs, every Mini Tin should have a hit, with some of them having 2 hits. So there's our first baby shiny right there. We've got a Klefki, and like I said, we should get 26 of those. We're going to move into mini tin number 2. The mini tins are a little bit different than what we've seen in the past because there's only 5 total designs each display. So this is a mini tin display right here. You have to buy mini tin displays basically from an LGS because they don't sell them by the mini tin display at the store, unless I'm assuming the seal is already cracked. Then maybe you would be able to find one. But in an actual case of mini tins, there's 4 displays. So we're just opening up 1 display, which is 10 total tins. And the way that it works out is you get 2 of each artwork. So there's our first double rare. We're expecting 14 of those. And like I said, we're going to try and make this pretty quick because I know it's a lot of packs and it's a lot to kind of go through, and I'm probably going to be all thumbs at some point and bump things around, so just bear with me. I'm going to try my best here to not make myself look like a total fool, but we'll see what we all get. So we've got a Capsicid baby shiny. Okay, hopefully we'll see what I'm expecting to get a special, 2 special illustration rares. So it would be nice to pull the Mew, or it would be nice to pull the Charizard, or it would be nice to pull 3 special illustration rares, but it's all going to be determined by pull rates. So far, pull rates are pretty much spot on. We have opened up 3 mini tins, which is a total of 6 packs, and we've gotten 3 hits. So 1 out of every 1.48 packs so far. That's what we've calculated, and that's what we've got so far. So we're going to keep going. Maybe we'll find a mini tin that's got 2 hits in it, but I guess maybe we'll find a mini tin that has no hits in it. But we're going to try and keep the pace up as much as possible. Looks like we're going to miss out on that pack right there. Pack number 2. Hopefully pull something a little bit better. I haven't pulled anything too major as of yet, so that was a dud mini tin. I was really hoping we would find a mini tin with 2 hits before we find a mini tin with no hits, but there you go. We'll see what we get in this next tin right here, this next mini tin right here. I know a lot of people are fans of the mini tins. I would expect you, I mean, based off of 1 out of every 1.48 packs, I don't blame you. Looks like we're going to get our Paldean student, so our first ultra rare. All right, so we're expecting to get 7 of those, so that's our first one of those. I'm going to try and keep the piles separate so that way they're easy to tally at the end. But I've seen a lot of people talk about pull rates changing during the waived releases, so I'm very curious to see if that's something that actually happens or not. Honestly, I have not paid a whole lot of attention to it, and the reasoning behind it is because it doesn't make sense to open up a massive amount of products after a set already releases. If you're a storefront and you open up 1,000 or 2,000 packs right away, so that way you can sell singles, that makes a lot of sense. Clive, full art. But now we're at the point where singles are already dropping like crazy. A lot of singles have already fallen in price. So now it doesn't make a whole lot of sense for storefronts to open up a whole lot of products. So just 1 hit in that one as well. So we have not found a tin yet. So we're lagging a little bit behind because we did have that 1 tin that did not have any hits. So we're lagging a little bit behind, but hopefully we can make up with it in these last 4 tins here. We've got 8 more packs. Maybe we'll find a way to pull 5 hits out of those 8 packs. That's really what we got to do. We're going to strike out on that booster pack right there. Hopefully pack number 2. But I'm not, I mean, I've never considered the fact that pull rates change, but this is not really a good start right now. We had 2 tins now that did not have any hits. So we are going to lag behind pretty quickly here with this first display. And this, again, it's going to be a smaller sample size, but as of right now, it's going to be tough to convince me that pull rates change. But I guess maybe we'll get a double banger or something that'll help out. Here's our first full art shiny with the Paldean Clodsire. But I might be a little bit more swayed if this goes south, which it's not off to the best of... Oh, look at that. All right, so now we've got a double banger. Now we're in business. So we've got a hyper rare, which we're only expected to pull 1, and then we pulled another baby shiny. So this is going to be very interesting because I didn't consider. I mean, it could happen where you don't get anything because you could also get double bangers. You could get one with a special illustration rare and a baby shiny. You could get an illustration rare and a baby shiny, or you could get a hyper rare and a baby shiny. So this is all very interesting so far. All right, so we are. I think we're back in business. I think we're back to where we're expected to be, as we've got a Gardevoir EX there. So that's another regular art. The only category we have not hit so far is the special illustration rare, even though hyper rares are technically a little bit more difficult to pull, as we've got a King Gambit baby shiny. So we went 2 tins, 2 hits, 2 tins, 2 hits on that one right there. Now we are down to our last mini tin. Give myself a little bit more room here, which is nice now that I got the display out of the way. This is kind of cool because it comes with a little art card and a little sticker sheet. They used to have like these coins and stuff inside. They've kind of changed back and forth with what they put in the mini tins, but it's always been 2 booster packs. The only thing I don't like about the mini tins is that they're a little bit small compared to the pack size. So the packs come like all crinkled in the corners, which is a little bit unfortunate. Here's our last pack right here. We're going to get a baby shiny Luxio to finish things off. So no special illustration rare, but other than that, we're off to a pretty good start. And we are going to move right into the bigger tins here. These are the Paldean Fates Tins. So there's 3 different options here. There's the Great Tusk EX, there is the Iron Treads EX, and then there's the Charizard EX. So these were all excluded from the set. They are in the Shiny Treasure set for Japan, but they are excluded. There's that Great Tusk right there. Pretty cool looking card. Excluded from the main series set in Paldean Fates because they are tin promos. So we are going to jump right into things. You get 5 booster packs with this one here. So in total, a seal case, 6 tins, 30 packs of Paldean Fates that we're going to break in this right here. So I would assume that we should get 15-ish hits out of this case. Again, we're chasing 66 total hits to see how pull rates continue. There is a flittle right there. And the other interesting thing too that I did want to calculate and why I broke it down by category is because even if pull rates, let's say they do change, like how do pull rates look based off of rarity of everything? Because rarity plays a huge factor. We're going to get a second hyper rare, so we're already a little bit above what we anticipated getting with hyper rares. 66 hits in total. There's only 64 if you add up all those numbers down below because of the rounding issue. So it is possible that we could pull 1 or 2 extra in different categories, but we've already gotten 2 hyper rares, which is a little bit surprising based off of the amount of packs that we've opened and how difficult the pull rates are. We're going to finish off that tin with a baby shiny Starmie right there. So it looks so far like we are pretty much spot on. We're going to move into this Iron Treads tin right here. Still no illustration rare and still no special illustration rare. Again, the illustration rares, we're expected to pull 7. So we're expected to pull the same amount of those as what we are the full arts right there. So there's the Iron Treads EX right there. Kind of also a cool looking card. I like Iron Treads and Great Tusk as Pokemon. I know there's a lot of people who aren't like huge fans of the gen, but I don't mind it. I think there's a lot of really cool. There are some weird Pokemon, but I think once you get used to it after a while, and I think Pokemon pretty cool for the current generation. You can let me know what you think in the comment section down below. We've got plenty of time as we continue to break through all of these packs. A total of 98 booster packs, which is just a little bit more than an entire case of Elite Trainer boxes. Remember, Elite Trainer boxes nowadays only having 9 packs instead of 10, so you're only getting 90 booster packs in your Elite Trainer box case instead of 100, which we're used to. All right, looks like we're going to get some Mew EX Full Art Shiny. Not bad after the Squawkabilly. So we've got our second Full Art Shiny. Still no illustration. Or Mew EX, definitely the one you want to pull when it comes to the Full Art Shinies. That's the one that's got the most value associated with it. All of those Full Art Shinies have really fallen in price. There's a baby shiny Mimikyu. Not too bad there. Maybe searching for the Pikachu or the Charmander or the Pidgey or the Snorlax or the Ditto. Those are kind of the baby shinies that you want to pull when you're opening up this. Hey, another full art Paldean student. So there's our third ultra rare as we finish off the Iron Treads. Now we move into the Charizard tin. So we've got one more of each of these after this tin right here. Again, doing pretty well as far as pull rates go so far. However, still no illustration rares, which is very surprising because we are expecting to pull 7 of them. So there's that Charizard right there. Very cool. If anybody wants to play competitive Charizard, there are so many different options for you to choose from because there are a lot of Charizards out there. It is a little bit overkill with Charizards out there currently, which is it's crazy. Charizard is definitely a fan favorite, but I'm ready for some Gen 2 stuff. I'm ready to move on to Gen 2. Let's get some cool Gen 2 mons in here because Charizard is a little bit overplayed throughout the entirety of the Scarlet Sword and Shield era, and then now moving into Scarlet and Violet as well. All right, starting off with a baby shiny Natu. I have to be careful because my bulk pile is probably going to fall over at some point. So I have to make sure that I make smart decisions when it comes to my bulk. I don't want to make bad decisions. Just like you should make smart decisions when it comes to your bulk. We are, we've just gone like 0 for 3 in packs. We better finish up really strong here. I haven't pulled any double bangers except for that first one in one of the mini tins. So we seem to be kind of due for that, but we're running a little bit cold right now. We might be falling behind our pull rates, and we'll add everything up at the end to get a good understanding of what this looks like, if maybe pull rates do change a little bit. We've got a baby shiny Annihilate still. Again, no illustration rares yet. No special illustration rare yet, which isn't too surprising. Special illustration rares are like 1 out of 56 packs. So it wouldn't be surprising if we made it through this entire case of tins and still haven't pulled one, but then I would expect to pull one out of the first few when it comes to the premium collection boxes, but we'll see. We might pull one yet. Great Tusky X again. I'm really just doing this to show off the code card so you can have it if you want it. And then we're going to move right into the next 5 packs. So we are, what are we at? We're at 16 minutes in, about 15 minutes in. We're moving right along here. We are getting through these packs like nobody's business. And we are going to get a baby shiny Greedent. Okay, so that's something. See if we can pull illustration rare or special illustration rare. The illustration rares seem like they're fairly easy to pull, but we are not finding too many of them right now. There's another full art shiny, so there's a full art Noivern shiny right there, which is a pretty cool amount. So that brings up our total of those to 3. We're expecting to pull 7 of those, but still really lagging behind when it comes to the illustration rares, which is a little bit interesting. We're going to get another Paldean student. Those Paldean students are just everywhere. There are 2 different variants in the set, but seems like Paldean student is the one that you pull. It's almost like Hop from Champion's Path, where you're just constantly pulling Paldean student over and over again. There's our first illustration rare. Finally, we've got a Palmy illustration rare. So, okay, we are... We're doing okay. 14 double rares, though. It seems like we might be falling a little bit behind on that. Paldean Tauros, there's one of those. Maybe we're a little bit ahead of schedule on baby shinies. Still behind, I think, when it comes to illustration rares. But we're getting closer. So now we're going to move into the next Iron Treads tin. And then we've got a Charizard tin before we break into the premium collection boxes. Again, these release this upcoming Friday, February 9th. So if you haven't opened up a whole lot of Paldean Fates as of yet, you do have more opportunities as far as product go. I know that some people said that they couldn't find any Paldean Fates in their local big box store. There's more coming, so plenty of opportunity out there still to get some. And then the booster bundles, which release in a couple weeks, those are going to be your best bang for your buck for sure. That breaks down to about $4.50 per booster pack, which is the cheapest of the options when you break it all down. It is the latest that comes out. So if you are holding off, all right, we're finally going to get a special. Oh, there it is. There's our first special illustration rare, and it's definitely the one that we wanted. So that is very exciting. Look at that, Charizard EX special illustration rare. Very cool looking card. It looks really nice. It honestly does. It looks better than a lot of the other Charizards in Scarlet and Violet. So I'm a-okay with that being the special illustration rare. Now if we can pull a second one like what we're supposed to and have it be Mew, that would be pretty much a perfect opening, which we don't usually do because we usually pull poorly. But there we go. All right, so we got a baby shiny Wingull now. Doing really, really good. I like this. I like where it's going. Still a little bit behind on illustration rares. Probably a little bit behind on double rares because we've only pulled 3 of those so far, and you would expect to pull more. We're going to talk a little bit more about Paldean Fates this upcoming Thursday. I think it'll be a good video going over the impact Paldean Fates is having on other sets. Now, Paldean Fates is not expected to be this massive competitive set. However, it is a massive reprint set, and I think that it is already playing a huge impact on a lot of competitive cards out there. You have Iono, you have Squawkability, but we're going to specifically look at the impact that it's having on Paldea Evolve, because Paldea Evolve singles are dropping like crazy for some of the more expensive ones in the set. Not the Magikarp, but a lot of other ones. Very interesting to look at. So we'll talk about that on Thursday. We've got a live tomorrow. We've got another banger of a video on Friday, including giving away the master set for Paldean Fates. We got a lot of good content coming up. So I hope you guys are ready. Strap in, buckle up. It's gonna be a fun ride. We've got a Palafin, so there's our second illustration rare. It took us a little bit longer to get one, but we'll take it. We are moving right along here. We're doing pretty good. I think it'll be interesting to see these pull rate numbers. Look like they could pretty much spot on as we get another Squawkabilly right there. We've got 2 packs left, and then we move into the premium collection boxes. A little bit different than what they've done in the past. These are a little bit smaller. They are very heavy though. Baby Sneasel right there. I was expecting them to be a little bit lighter. They are chocked full of stuff. So we'll move into those after we get through this pack. Again, all these products released this upcoming Friday, February 9th. And there's our last pack right there. So we're not going to count anything up until the end. We're going to move right into this. So this is the Skeledirge EX right here. Premium collection. So there's 3 different ones featuring all of the starters from the Scarlet and Violet era, the Hisui region. Let's see what we all get in this box right here. So we start off, we got the starters right there. I kind of want to be careful with this so that way I don't place anything on the cards. There's the code card over there. I'm probably not going to take them out of their plastic, but there's that right there. We'll save that, and that can be a fanny drop. There's just so much plastic in here all the time. There is the Skeledirge Jumbo. I know how you guys love jumbos. Can never get enough of the jumbos. And then you've got, what is this at the end here? It looks like a championship belt. And there's just more plastic everywhere. This is just, you never... Oh, this, okay, I get what this is. If you can even, okay, so it opens up like that. And then you've got, if you want, it's a little display piece. Kind of like what the premium Charizard EX boxes were like. So this is, I don't know why I'm showing it on this camera. I should just be showing it on this camera. So you can put your line right in here for whatever you want, basically. And it's got that. It's kind of a cool little display piece, different from what Pokemon typically does, where it's, you know, a play mat or, you know, something of that. So you get 8 packs. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 packs. 8 packs in this right here. We're going to start off with a full art Noivern EX shiny. So not bad for a premium collection. I can't remember the MSRP on all these products. I know it's more expensive than what it used to be, so that's unfortunate. But there's a lot of really good deals out there that you can find if you're buying by the case, or even if you're buying individual Pokemon. Obviously not anywhere near the point that it was at before when it comes to how expensive these products are. They're always selling below MSRP now at this point, which makes it a lot more enjoyable for Pokemon fans, for Pokemon hobbyists. Makes it a lot more enjoyable to be able to go out and find cards. We're starting off a little bit cold, so it'll be interesting to see if we can turn things around. I am curious, once we get this all figured out. We've got a special illustration rare, Clive. So there's our second Clive. That's really cool. Look, I love the Clive. The Clive is super cool. All the different characters in there, the different Pokemon that are in there. You got Sylveon back there. Oh man, that is a really cool card. Definitely was my chase card for the set. We pulled a decent chunk of them, so I was very excited about that. We're going to get a full art shiny Squawkabilly. So still, I think, lagging a little bit behind when it comes to the illustration rares, but I think the full art shinies, I think everything else we're doing pretty good on. So we'll see how this all breaks down. We've got a Thundurus baby shiny. I don't know if we'll pull any other special illustration rares, but you never know. Maybe we'll get a little bit lucky and pull an extra one. That would be pretty nice. But that would mean 2 out of this case, which would that would be a lot. We're gonna finish off with a Great Tusky EX, so not bad. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna move into the second Skeledirge right here. So I'm just gonna pull the packs out so I don't mess anything else up over here, because I'm already knocking over piles left and right. But I keep dropping something. All right, so I am gonna show off the code card so you have it. Ugh. If you want it. So there's that right there. Then we're just going to set that to the side. Then we're going to move the jumbo. And then we're just going to take out the packs, and I'll worry about the display afterwards. This is just, it's always such a mess. There's just so much plastic in these packages. It's absolutely insane. Too much plastic. All right, let's start off. Let's see what we get. We're going to start off with a Baby Snover. Not too many double banger so far. We just had that one so far, and I know I've spent a lot of time talking about my conspiracy theory involving the double bangers and how I think Pokemon's getting rid of them, but we'll see what happens once Temporal Forces releases. I'm very excited for Temporal Forces. I think that's going to be a phenomenal set. Absolutely amazing. As we pull a Gardevoir EX, the great thing about Paldean Fates, and I wasn't so excited about Paldean Fates, and honestly, I still think it's an okay set, as we've got a baby, hey, there's a double banger, a Palafin, and an Annihilate. I think, unfortunately, there are a lot of reprint cards in it, so there's not a lot of uniqueness to it. The baby shinies are cool. There's not a whole lot of competitive cards to it, unless you count the cards that are already printed. But the pull rates are really good, which makes it fun to open for people. I think that is the big thing, is people get excited to open packs when basically every 2 packs you're getting a hit. And Pokemon really needed to do that with this set, considering the fact that you've got like 150 secret rares in the set. Absolutely insane amount. You've got over 100 baby shinies. It is a seemingly impossible master set to finish. It took us almost 1,500 packs. There's another illustration rare Palafin right there, so it looks like Wugtrio is the only one that we still haven't pulled when it comes to illustration rares. We're getting a decent start on a master set right here with 98 packs that we're opening. There's a baby shiny Gloom, but if you look, it's just like almost every pack, every other pack, you get something with a pull rate of 1 out of every 1.48 packs. That's really strong. Last pack on this one right here, looks like we're gonna get nothing there, but that's the strongest we've really had, even more so than Crown Zenith. We're moving into the Quaxwell EX box right now. See what we get out of this one. I'm gonna open this up a different way because it, oh, there's just a piece of plastic. Of course, there's more plastic on the back of it. It is just it is an unending amount of plastic in these boxes. Absolutely insane. All right, so we've got the Quaxley, the Quaxwell, and the Quaxwell EX. There is your code card right there, if you want it. And here's the Jumbo Quaxwell EX. If you want that one. We're not going to show off the display in this one. It is a different color. It is blue instead of red because Quaxwell is water, but it's basically the same thing, basically the same display piece, which is kind of cool. Definitely something to protect some of your cards and display things a little bit different. I like that Pokemon is kind of doing that rather than the play mats and the dice and the coins, and the pins are pretty cool, but it's nice to mix things up a little bit. We've got a baby shiny Greedent, as we are starting off strong. It'll be interesting to count all of this up when everything is said and done to see how close we are on all these. Gardevoir EX, I feel like we're going to be almost spot on in everything. Obviously, we know hyper rares were a little bit above schedule right now. Illustration rares seem to have caught back up. Ultra rares, those full arts, it'll be close on. There's a baby shiny Scovillain. Be interesting. We still have 4 boxes left, 3 boxes left, 3 boxes left. 2. We've got 1 Quaxwell, and then we've got 2 more after that. So we'll see what we can all get. It looks like we still got 24 packs left after these. So we are moving right along. Under half an hour. I like it. I like it. I like moving quickly. Iron Treads EX. I don't want to waste your guys' time too much. I know time is very precious for all of you, so I do thank you for being here as we go through our little pull rate experiment. So we can kind of solidify a little bit better of an understanding. There's a baby shiny Palmo right there. We haven't pulled any of like the big baby shinies yet. We have not pulled a Pikachu. We have not pulled a Charmander. We have not pulled a Snorlax or a Ditto or a Pidgey. But we've pulled a fair amount, as we're going to get a Wigglytuff full art shiny. That's not bad right there. All right, we'll take that. So another full art shiny. We've got to be getting pretty close to 7 full art shinies. I know we had to pull a lot of the... So we got, there's an ultra rare. There's a full art Judge. We had to pull a lot of baby shinies. We had to pull 26 of them. We still have, we have to pull 14 double rares, so that's a fair amount of those as well. So we'll see if we pull all those, but everything else, we are, I think, on schedule for pretty much everything. So we move into our third to last box. I'm going to give away the code card, and then we're just going to rifle through these packs as quickly as we possibly can. Hopefully, maybe we'll get lucky and pull a third special illustration rare. That would be something super cool. If we can pull that Bubble Mew, that Mew is such a cool looking card. I wish they would have done more special illustration rares in this set. I think that ultimately is my biggest grievance with Paldean Fates. I think it has a lot of potential, and they could have just, there's a Wug Trio, could have kept pull rates the same. I wouldn't have been a problem with that. I just want like 4 or 5 more special illustration rares. I think obviously that would have just meant more cards to chase and a tougher master set. But I love the look. There's another illustration rare with the Palmy. So we were lagging behind on illustration rares, and now I think we are ahead of schedule when it comes to illustration rares. But you can let me know in the comment section down below what you think. If you think more special illustration rares in this set would have been cool. Temporal Forces, though, looks absolutely amazing. There's a lot of really cool special illustration rares in that set. There's an Espathra EX regular art right there, so this is a double rare. We've got 3 packs left in this, and then we will be on our final 2 collection boxes, and then we can count everything up and see once and for all how pull rate numbers look on the second wave of products. Now, the problem is this isn't necessarily a reprint. This is just the second wave of products. So we will have to figure out if there's a reprint wave, or you know, if that's something that maybe we need to experiment with as well. But as of right now, this is just the second wave of products. So it's not like a true reprint or anything like that. All right, we have finished the Quaxwell boxes, and now we can move on to the Meowscarada boxes right there. The Meowscarada EX. You've got the Sprigatito, the Florigato, and the Meowscarada EX. Very cool looking cards in their full shiny fashion. Again, all 3 of these cards are in Shiny Treasures, the Japanese equivalent of Paldean Fates, but they did not make the cut for Paldean Fates because they were included in these collection boxes instead. So there's a little bit better of a look at it. Very cool. I like the Florigato right there. That's really cool. Here's the jumbo card right there. And again, I'm just going to leave the display piece in the plastic here, so that way you can just kind of take a look at it. I'm not going to take it out, but not bad. Another really cool thing right there. I wish they would have done that with like when they released the Southern Island set back in the day. That would have been a cool display piece to have. All right, let's move into our last 16 packs. As we've got a baby shiny Snover right there. Not a bad way to start. Start off with a hit. Pack number 2. 8 packs left. We're gonna make it through this in like 40 minutes. This is gonna be great. We did it. Scizor. Nice Scizor baby shiny right there. Not too bad. See if we can get, it'd be nice to get a 3rd special illustration. We have not pulled another hyper rare. We pulled the first 2 fairly early on. We were only expecting to pull 1, so we're ahead of schedule on that one, but I do think we might be lagging a little bit behind in the ultra rares, the full art trainers. We are going to get, look at that. Ask and you shall receive. There's a Chine Pow EX hyper rare. Really cool. The cool thing about this is the ink is a little bit raised on the Pokemon itself. So there's a little bit more texture to it than what we're used to, which is not bad at all. Kind of a cool little gimmick right there that Pokemon added to the cards. There's a great Tusk EX right there. We'll see how we can finish up. We've got 3 packs left in this, and so 11 packs left total. Not bad. All right, let's get through. We're going to pull a Charizard EX regular art. Very cool to go along with its special illustration rare that we already pulled. That's pretty nice. 2 packs left in this box, and we've got 1 final box. We just keep getting hits. Every pack seemingly seems to be a hit, as we've got another full art Judge right there. Very cool. Let's see if we can pull anything else in our last pack. I don't know. I think we might be ahead of schedule. 66 hits seemed like a lot when I was writing these numbers down. It seemed like a daunting amount. If you're like, hey Fanny, let's open 98 packs of something, the idea of getting 66 hits seems very unlikely. So this is kind of a cool thing right here. We're gonna get into this last Meowscarada box right here. Forgot to give the code card away, so here is the code card for this last 8 packs. Hopefully we get some magic in the last bit here. We'll count everything up, see how we do, see how it goes. We're going to start off with nothing. So we've got 7 packs left now. I would assume if there's anything that we need, it's going to be baby shinies or regular arts. There's a Gardevoir EX full art shiny right there. I'm actually really excited to see how this finishes up. I'm really excited to see how this finishes up. To see how true to the pull rate numbers things are, because I did all the pull rate numbers, and I'm kind of like a math nerd when it comes to some things, so I want to make sure that my numbers are correct and that I'm giving you guys the best possible advice that I can. So if I'm telling you this is what you should expect from your 98 pack sample size, well, I would like to be pretty close to spot on with that 98 pack sample size. So this is a good way to kind of check my math numbers as well. We're starting off a little bit cold in this last tin here, which is super unfortunate. We haven't pulled anything at all. We've got 2 packs left. To see if we can pull something here. We're gonna at least get a double rare, but this, I can't imagine somebody getting this box and being very happy, which is a little bit unfortunate. All right, so last pack. Hopefully we'll get some magic in this last pack right here. Let's see how we finish things out. Looks like we are not going to get, holy buckets, that was a really bad box. So we could have ended things on a really high note, and instead we did not do well at all. All right, so we're going to start off. We need 14 double rares. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Only 12 double rares. That last box really hurt us. 7 illustration rares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're behind on that. 7 ultra rares. That we might be one behind on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're behind on that as well. 26 baby shinies. I don't know how many we pulled. We pulled a decent amount for sure. But let's count all these up and see where we're at here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're 2 behind in that. And then we've got 7 full art shinies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we did pull that. Oh, that last box really hurt us. 3 hyper rares, so a little bit above on that, and 2 special illustration rares. So we're in that. So that's probably like 62 hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60 hits. So we're about 6 behind. So I don't know if that's enough. You can let me know in the comment section down below if you think that's enough to make a judgment. Again, it was only 98 packs, so it's not a huge sample size. And that last box really did hurt us. If we would have gotten like 3 or 4 more hits, but we did not pull that many, and we did not pull that many double bangers. We only had 1 or 2. All these numbers were only like 1 off or so. It's very, very close. So you can let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this whole video. Make sure to shop at fanmerch.com, PHAN merch.com. And if you enjoyed the content, please hit that subscribe button down below. Leave a like, leave a comment, share, tell all your friends to subscribe to Fanny Dantum. Thank you guys so much. I love you. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Until next time, peace.